All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody's loaded. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Hello, everybody. It is so good to be here. Hello, you sexy VAGENIUSes. Welcome. Welcome to this special Turn On Thursday event, VAGENIUS edition. Welcome to Unleashed, the VAGENIUS way to always get what you want. It is so good to be here on this like absolutely gorgeous day to be alive. Let's take a breath together. Let's land. I know a lot of you have busy days, busy lives, stuff to do with children and businesses and families and just life and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just so glad that you are here. And if you are here, I see a bunch of you already. Say hi, let me know, leave a comment, say, hey, bitch, what's up? Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching the replay, just do hashtag after party so I can circle back and we can have even more fun later. I can answer any questions. Also, if you know another amazing bitch that should totally be here, another woman in your life that deserves to have it all in like the easiest way possible, tag her, send her this video. Like truly, this is a movement of women having it all, getting everything that we want in the way that feels most pleasurable to us at like the highest standard possible. All right, mamas, let's get down to business. Who is this video for? Who am I talking to? Well, this video is for women who know what they want and they get it. But it's also for women who might be struggling to get what they want, right? Like a lot of women get a taste of what they want, or they are compromising, they're meeting the middle. So they're getting like something, but it's not exactly what you desire. But you're like making do and you're getting by and like things are rolling and like, all right, you're putting up with it. But I'm also here for you cheeky babes who only let yourselves like want a little bit, not too much, right? Like, oh, who, me? Oh no, I don't need too much. Like, I'm all right. Like, let's let everybody else go first. Like my kids, my husband, like the elderly people, like everybody else go and their mama goes first. Like, I'll wait. Cause like here's the thing that it might be shocking to you, and it actually makes me kind of sad. Okay. Like I talk to so many women. I'm so lucky to be able to do this. And when I ask most women, what do you really want? What do you really want? Like what they go right ahead to tell me is what isn't working and what they're not getting and why they feel blocked from having like their dreams come true. And that could be really big dreams or even just like small everyday stuff, right? Like a lot of women I get on calls with, I'm like, oh, what do you really want? And she's like, oh, it would be so good if my husband did the dishes. I'm like, okay, but like, what do you really want? They're like, I don't know. And I'm like, ah. And I get it, right? Like, it can feel scary to share your big, wild, crazy, illogical, juicy desires, right? Because, like, what if it doesn't work? And you're just like hella disappointed, right? Like, fuck, like that can't happen. Or what if you tell people and they think that you're crazy or you're selfish or you're bossy, right? Or they're just like, who the fuck does she think she is, right? Who is she, right? And also for a lot of you, like, what are you going to have to go through or what are you going to have to let go of once you're no longer satisfied with playing small or letting things like be the way that they are, right? Um, and the thing is that those are actually really unhelpful questions and they're actually keeping you stuck in more shit that you hate. Oh my God, my husband's here. Hi, babe. So today I'm going to show you how to unleash and free yourself from this trap so that you too can be a have it all queen on your terms and in a way that feels really good for you, right? Because like, who cares if we have everything if it sucks and we're stressed and it's breaking our families apart? Like, what the fuck? So first of all, I love engagement. Like you being engaged, you commenting, you sharing is part of you getting into this energy and part of you claiming all of this amazing stuff that I'm sharing. So I want you to drop yes below if you are ready for everybody and everything to say just yes to you, right? Like how good is it when everybody's just like, yes, sure, whatever you want. Like, yes, 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 yes. And that if you're ready for everybody to say yes to you and all of your juicy desires every day, drop like yes in the comments. And I want you to drop another yes, okay? If you want to feel a desire in your body and then feel like the universe is like coming right up, baby. Like they have there's a notepad out there, like she ordered the chicken, or like she ordered this car, she ordered this vacation, right? And then it gets like handed to you on a silver platter, right? Like so that you always feel like your needs are fully taken care of, but not just your needs, right? Like because so many women, right, we stay at the baseline. I just need this. No, I want all of your funnest and your most exciting desires to also come true like magic, because it's just more fun that way, right? Instead of what most of y'all are dealing with, which is that things are less than or they're never enough. Okay, are you ready? Like, are you ready for this? If you are, comment ready and let me know. If you're listening and you're like, stay right here. Okay, but before I get started, I know a lot of you know me, but some of you still don't. Hello, I want to introduce myself. My name is Michelle Kanan, and I'm also known as the Have It All Queen. Okay, and I'm the founder of the Have It All method because truly, what's the point of having it all if you can't share it with people that you love? And I want every woman on this planet to have a life and a business and a family exactly the way that feels most delicious for you, not the way it's supposed to be, not the American dream version, not the way that your mama told you it's supposed to be, like the way that just really lights you up and just like feels the best for you. And I want you to stop compromising, right? And to stop feeling frustrated in your life, in your relationship, in your family and career, because like ain't nobody got time for that, right? Like the vibe that I'm talking about is the one where you feel like deeply connected to yourself and in flow and powerful and like I got it going on, and you're like that. And so the universe is like, oh, hello, like, who is this bad bitch? I want to play with her. Like, I want to give her stuff, right? And then your man is like, yes, like, oh, I remember this woman. This is the woman that I fell in love with, that I married. And like, you just feeling like a total vibe and a flow, and you're building this life that is full of everything that you want, down to like the tiniest detail, no compromises, and no saying yes if it's not a full bodied desire in you. Because when you're in that zone, right, what happens is that everything around you rises up to your level. And that's how you can experience what I call a pleasure-based life that's full of like freedom and fun and wealth and all of your dreams coming true and everybody wanting to come along for the ride. Okay. So if you know what I'm talking about, if you have that in your life, I love it. You're an expander for other women around you. Comment below and say, I got that. Right. So we can all be like, how did you do that? Like, go you. Right. But if you want more of that in your life, or you don't know how to do that and you're just looking for more of that energy in your life, your career, your relationship, comment, I want that, right? Like the universe loves when you put out that request. I love when you put out that request. I love a woman who knows what she wants, because that's the beginning, knowing what you want so that you can get it. Okay. And if you are ready to be a have it all queen, right? If you are ready to feel juicy and turn on every day, like you are just like, inner magic is just like pouring out of you, and you can kiss goodbye this feeling of like never enough, or it's not happening for me, or everything always has to be hard all the time, then I want you to comment or even DM me the word VAGENIUS. If you haven't heard this word, I'm saying it a lot in my world. Okay, I want you to comment the word VAGENIUS right now, because doors are open for my legendary 21-day turn on your VAGENIUS pleasure journey. And not only is it 50% off for Black Friday, like, oh, this is my favorite launch that I do every year, and it's the most affordable way to work with me. But I also just dropped an insane early bird bonus. Okay, so not only do you get to turn on your VAGENIUS and do 21 days of pleasure practices that are super simple, by the way, all you busy moms and working women out there, like it could be 5 minutes a day minimum, and sisterhood community and so much fun, and just like it's going to just change your whole vibe, elevate your whole vibe, so that everything is just attracted to you, everything just wants to play with you or pay you or be around you or partner with you or all that. But you also, as a bonus, get a spot inside of my Make It Rain money vortex, and that's worth $497. That's worth more than the cost of this program. And in my last vortex, we manifested over $100,000 in 5 days, y'all. Like, so powerful. You definitely want a spot in that. Okay. So not only do you get to turn on your inner magic and become a total fucking genius, but you also literally get to turn up the flow of cash that is coming at you too. It's amazing. My team will drop the link here, or you can just comment VAGENIUS and I'll get you the link so you can get all the info. Okay, let's get to it, because like literally, I'm even afraid to say the word epidemic, but I'm going to say it. There is an epidemic of women out there who aren't satisfied. Okay. And they're asking themselves, right, the wrong question, or they're paying attention to the wrong things. Like, you're seeing everything that isn't working and you're just getting like frustrated, right? Like, how do I get what I want? How do I get what I need? How do I let it feel fun? Like, how? Let's talk about it. Okay. And let me give you a great question to ask. This is the real question. Okay. I'm a neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. So language is super, super important to me. How we use language, how we build our reality through our thoughts, through our words. Here's the question that I'm asking you, and I want you to answer, right? Are you ready to have it all? Are you ready to have it all? Like, I this morning, me and my husband were having breakfast, and I looked over to him and I was like, honey, are we set up? Like, if I start making like $50,000 a month, are we set up for that? And he was like, yeah. My husband, he just is signing up for some like financial courses. He really wants to like up his fiscal literacy and like manage our money better, right? And so sometimes we have to ask these kinds of questions to just make sure, right? Because if you're not ready, maybe this video isn't for you, or you could just like listen and sort of like get some ideas. But if you're ready to have it all, I want you to say it in the comments. I'm ready to have it all. But here's my extra little wink on top of that, because again, what's the point of having it all if it doesn't feel good? Are you ready to have it all and let it be and feel as amazing as possible, or even better than you can imagine? Like, if you are, drop a fire emoji, say, I'm ready to have it all. I want it to feel amazing. Like, build that vibe inside of you. Okay. Because everything I'm sharing with you here, this is what we're doing inside my Turn On Your VAGENIUS program. So like, get into the vibe. Like, the vibe starts right now. Okay. In this video, I'm going to rock your world. Okay. Because what I want to share with you is the thing that you probably aren't doing in your life, like a mistake that you might be making, because I just see so many smart, driven women that are like going after shit, cock blocking themselves, like stopping themselves, like before you can even get started from having what you want, right? And what you're doing is you're deciding, maybe consciously, but a lot of times it's in your subconscious, that you can't fucking have it, or that life doesn't work this way, or that like it doesn't get to feel good, right? And we learn those things from the world around us, from the people that raised us, from messages in the media, from people that are like, not into like development or consciousness in that kind of way, because that is the reality for most people. It's true, right? If you look around, if you read the news, like if you talk to most people, they're not getting what they want. Or if they are getting what they want, they're struggling, or they're suffering, or they're getting the thing that they really thought that they wanted and it doesn't feel good. They're on to the next thing, on to the next thing, right? Like, we all hear that cliche of like somebody wins the lottery and it like ruins their life, right? And the truth is that most of y'all aren't prepared for it. Maybe not energetically, maybe not mentally, right? Because having it all requires you to open up to something bigger than what you have right now. And by the way, I'm using have it all as like an umbrella, right? Because the things that I want might be really different than the things that you want. And that's perfect, right? I don't want you to like want a carbon copy of my life or do things the way that I do them. Like, what the fuck? Like, it feels good for me. Awesome. That's how I know that it is working. But I want it to feel good for you. And I want you to be excited and passionate, right? About making it real. And that's the other thing, right? Like, getting honest about what you really want and getting in the energy, right? Not only knowing it in your head, but and making sure that your subconscious mind isn't like fucking with you and being like, that can't happen. Let's just push that away. Or doing a million affirmations, like it's happening for me. And then inside you're like, no, it's not. I'm lying to myself, right? Like getting honest with what you want, 100% step one. Opening up to it, 100% step two, but you got to be connected to, right? If you want to fast track your way there, right? Like I used to, before I became an entrepreneur over a decade ago, I used to work in corporate America. I used to have like a corner office, like all that kind of stuff. And I got a promotion and a raise and a this and that. Like I did all the steps, right? Like my family is from another country. They came here in the 70s as like refugees. And there was a system, right? For starting at the bottom, right? We had nothing and working our way up. Right? American dream, like working our way up. And there's a way to do it. And you get this degree from the school, and then you get the job, and then you get the promotion, and slowly you claw your way to the top, which results in this like long life of slowly clawing your way to the top. And we had a lot of things as my family became more successful, but I could see that it never felt the way that I wanted it to feel. And so it wasn't really appealing, or wasn't really like exciting for me. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of being able to buy like Louboutin, Louboutin, Louis Vuitton, Louboutin. I didn't take French in high school. I took Spanish, clearly. What's the point of buying red bottom heeled shoes or like designer anything if inside of you still feel like, but it's not really like what I want. It's not really filling anything up, or it's what I thought that's what I wanted, but why am I still not like feeling so good? Right. And it's because we're out there trying to get stuff that we think is going to make us feel good on the inside. Right. And that's actually a pretty cool thing if you want something, because it gives you a lot of inspiration or impetus, like, or drive, like, yeah, like I'm going to work hard. I'm going to go after that thing. And when I get that, I'm going to feel good. But here's the thing. You don't have to wait for that moment. You don't have to work hard to wait for that thing to come true. You get to feel the way that you want to feel now. And that's the hack. That's the trick. Figuring out how to tap into the feelings now is going to fast track you to make everything that you want happen in the best way possible. Right? Like, because if you're struggling, right, if you're doing things according to a system, that system isn't built for women. I'm sorry, it's just not, like that system is not built for women that want to be healthy, that want to spend time with their families, that also want to make a lot of money, that want to have free time, that want to feel balanced, that want to like have more fun and more excitement and more pleasure and play in that life. No, systems are built to work. And the whole function, right? Everything is set up so that everybody fits into the system. So the message I'm sharing with you right now is super revolutionary and super controversial. And that's why so many people are like, what? It can't happen that way. And you can't do that. And that's not how life works, because they're in a system. But if you're in that system, you're not honoring yourself. You're just there to keep the system moving. And what I want for you is to fucking break free. What I want for you is to have everything that you fucking want, but you can't have that if you're going to keep compromising, and if you're going to keep doing things or accepting things or buying into a system that isn't set up to honor you and to celebrate you and to allow you to choose exactly what you want, exactly how you want to feel, exactly what your days look like, exactly how you get to raise your family, exactly how you get to have your marriage. Like, and that's what this is all about. Like, it is time for you to unleash yourself. This is like women unleashed is what I'm talking about right here, right? That when your energy is so powerful, when you are so connected to yourself, to your desire, to what you want, to how you want to live, you're fucking unstoppable. And you'll stop putting up with all the shit around you that's functioning, right? Most of y'all are totally functioning, right? Whether you're making X amount of dollars or you wish you were making more, it's because it's not about the money. Everyone's functioning, but most women that I talk to are not thriving. Most women that I talk to, it's not the way that you want it to be. And that's why I feel so slow. And that's why it feels so hard. And that's why you feel inside like, I wish I felt different. Like, where's my inspiration? Where's the magic? Like, where's that woman that I used to be? And she's still inside of you right now. Okay. Like, she is there. She's just waiting to come out. But there's all these things that you're doing, that you're saying yes to, that you're agreeing to, that you're compromising on, that you are like that is getting in the way. It's cock blocking you. Okay. And this is where becoming a genius really fits in. Okay. Like, because when you're a genius, you are tapped into an inner magic, an inner genius, an inner knowing. It doesn't just have to do with your pussy or your vagina, right? Like, but it is a feminine, right? It is a feminine superpower over here, okay? Like that every woman has. This isn't about wearing a dress or putting on makeup or being sweeter. Like, it's none of that bullshit, okay? It is about you tapping into your inner magic, your pleasure, your desire, right? Most people are motivated by pain, by fear, by scarcity, by anxiety. That works, right? It's gotten you to where you are now. But you can have a life that's motivated by pleasure, by inspiration, by fun, by joy, by sensuality, by excitement, by like, yes, by yes, like that, right? But you're just not tapping into it. And you used to before you had responsibilities, before you had kids, before you had a mortgage, before all that kind of stuff, right? Before the pandemic, a lot of us lost that magic during the pandemic. And I know that I did too. But my magic is fucking back, because when you're tapped in your genius, it never goes away. It's just a matter of reconnecting with it. And that's what I want to do again. That's what I want to do with you again. I want to celebrate your wildest, most fun dreams coming true every single day while you're feeling the best that you've ever felt in your life. Like, when's the last time that you consistently every day woke up and were like, fuck, I love my life. I love waking up whenever I want to wake up. I love everything that I want coming at me every day. Like, my relationship is great. My kids are great. My career is great. My bank account is great. I feel great. I love life. Like, for most of us, like, sometimes that happens, but it's like drips and drabs. Like, I'm talking, let's do this every day. Let's have this every day. Okay. Turn on Your Genius is a 21-day pleasure activation journey. And the reason it's 21 days is because, well, it takes 21 days to make a lifetime habit. And so for the 21 days in December, starting December 1st, we are going to do an incredible pleasure practice, a ritual, a mindset shift, which for all you busy babes out there, hello, I'm a multipreneur. I'm a toddler mom. My kids got the flu downstairs. I got a lot going on too. It can literally take as little as 5 minutes a day. I'm not even joking. That's not an exaggeration. But once you get started, you're going to want to spend a lot more time on this. And that's the fucking point, right? How many of y'all put yourselves last or do the thing that you want to do? It gets to the end of your to-do list, or you get to bed at night exhausted and you're like, like maybe you get to take a bath. Maybe that's like your reward, but like that's just like the tip of the iceberg over here, right? Like, pleasure activation every day, supported by me for 21 days. No, it doesn't have to be sexual. No, you don't have to touch yourself. Okay. So you get a daily practice in your inbox. You have 3 weekly support and ritual calls with me, live group calls, and you have our private VAGENIUS Facebook playground where you get daily reminders and support and these like super easy yet hella powerful things to do so that you can shift, right? So you feel this energetic shift right away. You activate your inner magic and you experience even more self-love and flow and fun and optimism and just this feeling of like everything that I fucking want is coming at me. And it's because you feel your best, and that overflows into so much amazingness in every part of your life. Okay. So if you're busy as fuck, do not worry about it. VAGENIUS takes like as little as 5 minutes per day. You do it in your own time. You can have it in your own schedule, but it's still like incredibly powerful. And it makes you feel, it makes your whole life feel like rich and juicy and just fun. Okay. And you're part of this incredible group. Like, my VAGENIUSes are just the most powerful and supportive group of amazing women who are doing incredible things in the world. So you'll be like inspired and you'll be part of this expansive community of women who are setting ourselves up to receive the best of what we desire by connecting deeper with our sensual, feminine receiving energy. Nope, nothing sexual. If you don't want to, no problem. Also, you'll be able to say hell no to all the things in your life that's wearing you down or feeling like crap. crap or making you compromise so that you can say full body yeses to all the goodness that's waiting for you. And you'll get to like experience your world, right? You're not going to have to destroy anything, blow up anything, try to get other people to do things. You're going to be able to experience your world shift as you approach it with like new eyes and new energy and new possibility. You'll be feeling sensual and open and hopeful. And your new favorite question is not going to be, why is life so hard? But it's going to be, I wonder what amazing magic is going to happen for me today. Can you imagine if every day you woke up? This is what I say. I wonder what amazing magic is going to happen for me today. Okay. I want you to join right now, because if you do, you're going to get first dibs on my insane early bird bonus, which is a spot in my Make It Rain Money Vortex. This is going to be a bonus group that we're going to do in the beginning of next year. So you can start 2023 calling in all of literally the cash, the money, the contracts, the clients. Like I literally just finished one in my mastermind, and six of us, just six of us, manifested over $100,000 in 5 days. Like you are going to have the most fun taking all that VAGENIUS energy and pouring it into your bank account and just like making it rain. And that bonus expires next week, but I wouldn't wait. We also have a 2-time payment plan, right? So if you don't want to pay in one installment for VAGENIUS, don't worry, I got you, baby. 2-time payment plan, and that expires next week. But don't wait. Like, do you feel the vibe? Do you feel this energy that you're tapping into right now? Like, once you join, like this is the energy that you're infusing with. Like you'll get a welcome message from me. Like it is on. Okay. Like, so if you are ready, if you answered the question at the beginning with, I am ready, like to be a have it all queen, like comment the word VAGENIUS right now or DM it to me. Ask me any questions. I love talking to all the women that are in my DMs, asking how long it's going to take and is it like this and like that. Ask me anything, baby. I want you to feel so excited, so turned on, such a deep yes for my Turn On Your VAGENIUS pleasure journey, and for your bonus spot inside of my Make It Rain Money Vortex, which is worth $497, by the way, which is more than the cost of this Turn On Your VAGENIUS program. Okay. Like I want you to turn on your inner magic. That's just what I want. I want every woman to feel connected to that inner magic. And I also want you to turn up the flow of like literal cash coming at you too. So if that sounds exciting, come play with me. Come play with me. Bring your friends. I have an affiliate link. You can make even more money. Like, come, let's play. Let's be VAGENIUSes together. Let's celebrate a life where we feel like we can have everything in the juiciest, most fun way possible that feels the best for us. Join that movement of women. I want you to experience it. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.